Hi everyone, I'm Mike Jacoby from Lucid Vision Labs, and I'm very excited to talk to you about our next generation 3D time of flight camera, the Helios 2. Our Lucid engineers have managed to not only pack in more features, but also unlock even more 3D performance out of Sony's IMX556 depth sense sensor. So even though it's the same sensor as the original Helios, you're going to get even better accuracy and precision with the Helios 2. But before I get into those specs, let's look at what's totally new with this 3D camera. For starters, we've enhanced the entire industrial robustness of this whole camera. It's a compact aluminum case camera without any moving parts, doesn't need heat sinks or fans, and is now IP67. That means it's dustproof and water resistant. It's also EN 61000 6-2 compliant, which is a standard for strict EMC immunity. What does that mean? Well, it means the camera can withstand stronger electromagnetic fields, higher conducted noise levels, bigger power surges, and larger electrostatic discharges while still being fully operational and streaming, making this camera perfect for harsher industrial environments. Second, the robust M12 Ethernet connector now supports Power over Ethernet, or PoE. This means you can ditch the extra power cable and use just the Ethernet cable for both data and power. And finally, we've upped the working distance from 6 meters, now up to 8.3 meters, and with all operational distance modes running at the full 30 frames per second. Okay, now let's talk about that 3D performance. Our vision engineers have improved light transmission by 2.5 times versus the original Helios. We not only increased light transmission, but also reduced the amount of stray light created from highly reflective objects interfering with other objects in the scene. We've also added an integrated ambient light filter for more consistent dynamic range under various indoor lighting types. So, with more clean light being reflected back into the sensor, our camera can make better calculations to improve the precision in our point cloud. So much so that in 3 out of 6 new operational distance modes, you're actually going to get sub-millimeter precision. That's up to a 50% improvement over the original Helios. We've also made improvements to our in-house calibration, leading to improved accuracy as well. And finally, we've also enhanced our image processing with better edge detection, including a flying pixel filter. There's a few more improvements that I want to mention. As I said earlier, we now have 6 operational distance modes instead of just 2. The 8.3 meter working distance is segregated into 6 distinct ranges to maximize 3D performance based on the distance you need. Not only that, you can now set the starting distance point over any mode up and down the entire 8.3 meter working range of the camera. We've also expanded the field of view to be a little more wider and added an additional exposure setting to help reduce the intensity of highly reflective objects. Now, there are 2 features that were supported in the original Helios that will also be supported in the Helios 2. The first feature is the ability to combine multiple Helios 2 cameras to function together in real time, allowing you to expand the 3D field of view. The second ability is to combine the Helios 2 with a color camera to add RGB data to your 3D point cloud. Now, it's worth mentioning that if you pair the Helios 2 with a Triton IP67 color camera, you'll have a complete IP67 3D color imaging device without any need for an additional IP67 enclosure. Of course, the Helios 2 is fully compatible with our Arena software development kit. Use our ArenaView GUI to validate Helios 2 features quickly, and write your own custom programs with our SDK and with the help of our example codes. One final note, in addition to all these improvements, we've worked very hard to optimize the Helios 2 design and manufacturing to bring you even more value, making the Helios 2 as cost-effective as possible, with it competitively priced starting at $1495. I think time of flight just got even better. All right, to learn more and see full specifications, please visit us at thinklucid.com. Thanks for watching.
Per ricevere ulteriori informazioni tecniche e un eventuale preventivo gratuito, contatta il tuo commerciale di riferimento in Vision Link. Per essere sempre aggiornato sulle ultime news dal mondo della Machine Vision, iscriviti al nostro canale YouTube e alla nostra newsletter sul sito visionlink.it. Un saluto e a presto!